I have a message for somebody today, and I had to write it down. That message is everything happens for a reason. Hebrews 6:18 says, God did this so that by two unchangeable things in which it is impossible for God to lie, we who have fled to take hold of the hope offered to us may be greatly encouraged. When you look back at your life, right, what do you see? Like, ask yourself honestly, what do you see? Do you see mistakes, regrets, sadness, letdowns, all of the negative stuff, right? Well, God is saying to you today, perception is everything. So what I want you to do is flip those thoughts. For example, my husband and I, a few years ago, we sold our house and wanted to build a second house. We built our first house and wanted to build another. Well, everything was delayed. The cost of everything rose. It was like, it wasn't working out, right? So it just didn't work out. So we decided to go in the market and look for a house. We bought our current house, the one that we live in today. Last year, I was looking, I found the paperwork to the house that we were going to build. And, oh man, the numbers were numbering. I don't even remember the numbers. I don't know, like, how we even, I don't know. Anyway, so the mortgage would have suffocated us. I mean, it would have been terrible. And then, not to mention, like, the property taxes after everything was said and done and we were in the house for a year or so. He saved us a lot of heartache. He, meaning God. He saved us a lot of heartache. God's rejection is your protection. So think about this. That job that you were denied for, God's protection. Maybe there was a bad coworker, the company wasn't bad or would have went under, or you would have had a horrible boss. That relationship that didn't work out, God's protection. It could have been their demons would have destroyed you. Spiritually, mentally, physically, everything. So now I want you to flip it again. I got the job I wanted and it was so stressful and I am miserable. Think of this as character development. God is showing you the type of person not to be. I was in a job for 10 years, and I'm not going to say all the people, but there were people at that job that I learned, like I said, over 10 years, how not to be. I learned so much from that job that, like I said, character development. Whatever situation life throws at you, it's for your benefit down the line. So at some point in your life, it is for your benefit. I want you to look at your past and I want you to say, I learned from this and I learned from that. And I want you to get encouraged because I want you to realize that where God is taking you is better than you could have ever expected in your entire life. I want you to have hope and faith in God because he cannot lie like your baby daddy. Okay? Let's just be real. He can't lie. God cannot lie. So the whole message for you today is I want you to be encouraged because everything happens for a reason.